Gandhi, Winston Churchill, Nikola Tesla, Abraham Lincoln, Martin Luther King Jr., Nelson Mandela. These are people who have changed the world. Famous heroes. But what about the heroes you can't look up in a history book? What about the heroes who are unsung? Ever since I can remember, I've had a passion for video. Ever since the first day that my parents let me hold their 8mm camera in my hands and film, I've just loved it.
Back when Peter was about 3, I think that was the first time he ever asked to use the camera, maybe the first time that I ever gave in and let him use it.
But being able to hold that camera and film whatever I wanted was something that I just absolutely loved.
That's when he first had his love of taking photos, and it wasn't long after that he started taking video.
Then I transitioned into doing videos of my Lego. So I would take the little Lego sets that I had made and I would videotape them being destroyed and all the things like a Death Star coming down. I actually was more excited to film the Lego I got for Christmas than have the actual Lego. Then my love for video grew as I got older. It transitioned into different things. First it was with the Lego videos, then every school assignment I had an opportunity to film, I would do. And then later on, my brother and I started up a YouTube channel where we would record videos of us just doing stupid stuff. But video was never anything that I thought of as a career. It was just a passion. I never thought of it as anything more than a hobby. That is until the summer of 2017.
A big thing that made an impact on Peter and doing more videography was back when he went to Camp Crossroads. Thomas was the videographer, and just the editing he did on the camp video just blew Peter away.
And seeing him condense our whole week into 9 minutes of literally movie quality video blew my mind.
When we first saw that video, Peter wanted to watch it over and over and over again, and he was pointing out little details about things that, Thomas had done in the editing or in the filming.
As soon as I got home from camp, I bought my first camera because I wanted to do what Thomas did. From that point forward, video was so much more than just a hobby or a passion. I wanted to do video. Even if he didn't realize it or not, that simple action of making that video completely changed the course of my life. I ended up writing an email to Thomas to thank him, and I said, Thomas, you've just inspired me so much. You changed the direction of my life, and I can't thank you enough. And I waited for a response, but days went by and I didn't get one. And then months went by, and I never got a response to that email. So I figured either he didn't see it or he just didn't get back to me because he didn't care. But more recently, I got thinking about how I got into video again, and I reached out to Thomas. And I said, hey Thomas, I'd love to make a video where I get to meet you and go through how I was inspired to create videos. And I waited again. No response. He had read the message, but hadn't gotten back to me. So I figured he just wasn't going to respond. He hadn't responded to the email, so why would he respond to this, right? And then the little ... came up on my screen. Thomas was typing back. He had seen my message and he was responding. And he sent a response and he said, I would love to meet up. That's so awesome that you were inspired. And so, I was meeting Thomas. He was in town on Saturday, so we had 48 hours to make this happen. First, we had to find a place, somewhere that didn't mind us filming, so we called a coffee shop.
Okay, I can't promise the space. It's a very busy day for us though, especially around the noon hour.
But they didn't like the idea of us coming in with a bunch of cameras and gear. And boom mics. So we hit the streets of Waterloo. The Google Streets, that is. We used Google Street View to find the perfect park to meet Thomas at, because they can't control where we film outside. But then this happened.
The capital remains under a heavy rainfall warning.
We're going to pick up a significant amount of rain.
Environment Canada says about 50 to 85 millimeters of rainfall.
So it's going to be a wet Saturday.
We were going to get soaked if we tried to film outside. So we didn't know what to do. The whole plan would have had to change. And then we got a text from Thomas. He said he had to reschedule, unfortunately. So I was pretty discouraged. But that wasn't going to stop me. We had a whole new plan put in place. We were going to drive down for 2 hours to Niagara on the coming Thursday and make it happen. Today's the day. The day that I meet my hero. We're meeting Thomas. I'm meeting Thomas. It's just sinking in right now that I'm meeting my hero in a few minutes. Holy crap. Wow. Guys, he's walking up right now. This is crazy. I just waved to my hero.
Documentary? What's going on?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a documentary.
Real life. Wow.
Yeah.
The pressure's immediately on. Hey, what's going
Yeah.
on? Hey, good to meet you. Wow.
This is like kind of surreal, honestly.
Yeah? In what way?
Well, it's like, feels like I'm meeting a celebrity.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's really nice.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. Yeah, I brought you boys coffee. So
Thank you. That is huge.
Of course. Yeah.
So, like when you were making the video at Camp Crossroads for my week in
Yeah.
2017, did you have any idea or even like think of the possibility that somebody would watch this and it would like literally change the direction of their life?
No, not at all. Yeah, like that's the thing about video, right? Is and film is you make something and it kind of just exists. You'll never know what kinds of videos will touch people, right? I should actually say, so funny you mentioned that. So like there's a guy named James Clausen who made a camp video like 10 years ago, like second or third year that I went to Camp Crossroads, and he made like some killer camp videos. I watched his videos and went like, wow, I want to make that. Like I want to make a camp video and like have it actually be good, because I'd seen so many camp videos and they were just kind of like fine, but I was like, wow, this guy actually cared about making a cool camp video, right? So and I messaged him I think a couple of years ago after I made all those camp videos and said, hey man, like just so you know, like you really inspired me to like make these videos and stuff, and he had no clue that would have happened. So it's cool that it kind of happens down that chain, right? So he inspired me, and then I guess I inspired you, right? So yeah, like yeah, you never know how it's gonna affect people, right? I try to always do the best that I can every time. So like you saying all that stuff and you being inspired, and the idea that people could be inspired by my work, it just reaffirms that like, yeah, I have to be on my A game, you know? Like I can't be, if I'm gonna keep inspiring people, if I want to inspire people, then I can't just be like, yeah, whatever, and just churning out videos like so many other people do. I have to put my heart and soul into it, right? So
It's crazy how like that little action totally changed the course of my life.
yeah, butterfly effect, it's crazy. Yeah, it's cool.
Wow, well, thank you for meeting. That was
Absolutely.
That was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Being there in Niagara, seeing Thomas face to face and getting to talk to him, that was surreal. It was a dream come true. And when I was talking to Thomas, I found out that he actually did respond to my email. It just never got through to me. And to see that little thing he had done, something he hadn't even thought about, just completely changed the course of my life. It's insane. The fact that someone can do something so small, but it affects someone else in such a massive way, really shows that every little thing you do could make you someone's hero. There's unsung heroes all around us that do things every day to inspire others. Anyone can be a hero. So what are you gonna do to make yourself a hero?